What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should like and sub, and let's get into this. We've been on quite the long road with Dragon Age, and unfortunately, while some of us have maybe been holding out hope that it would be some semblance of an actual sequel, even though it has gone downhill from Origins to 2 to Inquisition, which was, even then, people were saying was Dragon Age in name only. And now that last big video we did about Neon Knight playing the game, basically confirming that it's a soft reboot, doesn't have any real connection to the first two games, and is essentially just like playing 2018 God of War instead of an actual Dragon Age game. And now we have a few other people that got maybe a play session rather once, who now are not getting review codes. And of course, they were less than positive. And I know people will be saying, well, of course they're not going to get review codes if they were negative about it. But look, some people didn't want to lie. They didn't want to be shills. They had an experience with it. They were honest about it. And one would hope that if BioWare was being open and honest about the direction and quality of the game, that they would be proving to even the people who were naysayers of, look, we changed this, we did this, this works like this. But no, we'll see. There's also, they're saying that there are people who were positive that didn't get it. So this all comes from Wolfheart FPS, fellow YouTuber. At least 3 streamers and YouTubers that were critical of Dragon Age the Veilguard during an initial playtest have not been given review codes for the full game. So this was his post here saying that 3 creators, including myself, were a bit more critical than others with our hands-on time with Dragon Age the Veilguard. Not a single one of us will be getting a review code with time to actually give opinions before release. Just thought I would throw that out there. Also posting here saying, please keep in mind, folks, that this does not mean that my more critical opinion is better or more truthful than those who have been more positive. I'm just simply pointing out how marketing works. This also doesn't mean the game will be bad, but it is something to consider. Yeah, something to consider is that even people like Neon Knight, who certainly are not show gamers, and they certainly aren't people who cover the pop culture war, meaning apt to point out and be like DEI, this or that. He's just a regular gamer who covers the stuff. And yeah, he said this is not what any Dragon Age fan would want. So it doesn't surprise that they would, towards the end there, be giving any review codes to anyone where there's a chance that they would have anything other than a positive thing to say. See, he's also pushing back in response to YouTuber Kala here, noting that individuals who gave positive reviews did not get review copies as well. You can see that she wrote here, there were also people who were very positive and were also at the event who didn't get review copies. I definitely think you guys should have been given codes, but I just want to point out it wasn't only people being more critical who were given codes. And that is a very fine point, very fine indeed. Wolfheart here responds to that saying, I understand that. I did my research on this before posting. The point is more so that everyone I know of who was critical did not get a code, with 2 of us being heavily involved in the party-based RPG scene. It's just not a good look. It is, however, a good look on the investor side of the equation, though, because yes, we are the media now. That has been proven quite thoroughly.
You're the media now, as far as I'm concerned.
People do come to us over other sources, and so they know that too. Gaming industry know that too, and so they're apt to just not release it at all to anyone who might naysay. And you can see here the video titled "Mixed Impressions After Playing Dragon Age the Veilguard." Wolfheart concluded that overall, initial impressions wise, this game is pulling me in so many different directions and leaves me very conflicted. But as a fan of the franchise as a whole, and as someone who's already gone through the mourning period that the Dragon Age franchise would head more towards the CRPG direction and more towards the deep complex or more towards, I guess I could say I do find myself still excited to jump back into it. So even if it was negative, he still gave some positives. With that said, I just can't confidently say to you all, though, as my audience, that yeah, this is a definite buy. My guess is that this game will unfortunately continue to be quite divisive, but I could be wrong. He said, for myself, the potential story that the world building is a powerful enough force to the Dragon Age franchise that I'll be playing it no matter what. but like you said, he doesn't know where it'll end up. My whole thing is, I don't think we've seen just a hint of some of the dialogue options, overall complexity between characters. And I just think even if they do a basic bitch version of it, it will be nowhere close to the quality of BioWare of old would have given, or even BioWare of just a few years ago. And it's definitely not going to be the actual story with Solus that we were supposed to get. And we've heard now that it basically only has 2 endings that are, it's just going to be frustrating, and I probably won't be playing it. But you let me know what you think about all this. You think it's just coincidence that they didn't give it to anyone that dared to not be positive, or is it, hey, what did they expect? Either way, I think we can expect this probably to be the last Dragon Age game. And someone asked on the stream today, what's going to be the bigger failure, Dragon Age the Veilguard or Assassin's Creed Shadows? And with almost certainty, I can say it's going to be Dragon Age the Veilguard. But we'll see. We'll see. You let me know what you think. Be sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.